he's tall, he's like 6 feet, and then to try to get down low and fight on the inside is, I don't know why he would fight like that. Well, I can understand why he would fight like that because he wants to fight like his dad. I mean, but you know, if he's able to use his distance, use his reach, you know, I think that it could be a good fight.
He's like 5 inches taller than Canelo.
Yeah, 5 inches taller, and he's like 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? And
6'1".
He's gonna be the stronger guy. You know.
And so much with training with Nacho, do you see that?
I did see that, and I did like the fact that he respected, because you know he wanted to try to come down like a week before and be in Vegas, and Nacho said, "No, man, you're not doing that." And so that was good that you know he respected that and he paid attention, because at the end of the day, you know, somebody like Nacho Beristain knows what it is to make world champions, and knows what is needed for him to prepare for a great fight. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm glad that he listened.
You know, Oscar compared the fight and the rivalry to when he fought you. Do you see any similarities there at all?
I'm starting to see it at the very end. Like they're like, you know, I saw the face-off thing. I think mano a mano. They were. You know, Canelo was saying that he's not, you know, dignified to represent Mexico, and he hasn't represented Mexico in any shape or form. He goes, he was at the beginning, but then, you know, he fell off, and I saw, you know, Chavez Jr. didn't like that too much, and I wouldn't like that either. You know what I mean? So I mean, that's good.
Honestly, though, weren't you guys at a higher level, though? Both of you guys. I mean, if we look at what you guys did in your career at the point when you guys fought.
I mean, you know, you know, to respect another, respected. You know, everybody's at their own respected level right where they're at right now. So
I just remember that 154, you know, back in those days with you guys and Tito and everybody else.
The thing is, look, I'm still young. I jumped into big fights, maybe a little too early, but guess what? That's what champions do, man. You know what I mean? It's like you want to fight the best. I was, you know, I had 14 fights and I fought Julio Campos, 78 and 168 knockouts. You know. Nobody gave me, you know, they gave me a slim chance of winning, but because, you know, he was a veteran and be able to, you know, take me to deep waters and maybe draw me. But, you know, I fought him, Julio Campos, Raul Marquez, Wiki White, Corte, Javier Casillego, you know what I mean?
I mean, it seemed like there was better fighters then in that division anyways than now.
Well, you know, there's a lot of, you know, there's always going to be up and coming talent, you know. I don't think that, I think that there is, I mean, back then there was, you know, a lot more, you know, Tito, myself, Oscar. But
let's say you at 25 years old right now at 160 or so with these guys. When you look at the division, you go, man, if I was, you know, 25, 28 right now.
You know, see, but the thing is, like, if I would have took care of myself, you know, I started being, like, you know, I've said it before. If I would have took care of my body, I'm in better shape now than I was when I was fighting. Why? Because I don't drink, I don't overeat. I work out every day. I lift. God is good, you know what I mean? So if I would have taken care of my body, I think I would have lasted a long time. But and also I jumped into big fights right away, you know. But that's what champions do. And do I regret it? Yes and no, because
you won a lot of those fights too.
Yeah, I did. And so you know, and the guys that beat me, Hall of Famers, and no point in there in the fight when we fought either guys. The guys that beat me said that, you know, they were whipping me, that they were kicking my ass, because I was in the fight too, and in those fights, and I was definitely, you know, doing everything that's possible to win the fight. You know what I mean? So, you know, I gave them a run for their money. They couldn't say that it was an easy fight or that, you know, they walked around saying, walked home saying it was easy.
So how do you think a fight between you and Canelo, a young you, would have played out?
I don't know, you tell me. You tell me.
Well, you know,
I would have loved it.
I think it would have been a great war.
It would have been a great fight, definitely. But, you know, if you guys see me, you know, a lot of the attributes that he has, I have. I box, I punch, I use angles, I use intelligence, I use my, you know what I mean? So I wasn't just a one-dimensional fighter, like going just forward.